Good morning, Mr. Thompson. My name's Josh and I'll be conducting a health check on your XC90 today. To begin with, round up the near side front of the vehicle. This tyre is measuring at 4.6mm at the lowest point. There's no cuts or gouges to the tyre. It does appear to be in an okay condition. Going round onto the brake pads on the front measuring at 12mm, so plenty left on those. Coming round the suspension components and mounts on the near side front, all is intact and operating as it should be, no excessive movement in any of the bushes or the mount, springs intact, shock absorbers not leaking. Round onto the offside front, and again, everything's intact and operating as it should be, no excessive movement in any of the bushes or the mount, springs intact and shock absorbers not leaking. Offside front tyre measuring at 4.8mm, so you've got pretty nice even wear across the front axle. There's no cuts or gouges to this offside front tyre either. Coming round into the brake pads on the offside front measuring at 12mm, and the discs are in a good condition. Down the centre of the vehicle now, exhaust is nice and secure and there's no leaks down towards the rear axle. And just above your exhaust you've got your prop shaft, which is intact and retaining all its grease, and following that down to the rear differential, no leaks on the rear diff. All components on the rear are intact and operating as they should be with no excessive movement, and this applies to both sides. Near side rear tyre, now the rear tyres are getting a little bit low in some places, however you've still got enough tread left to be above the legal limit, measuring at 3.6mm on the near side rear at the lowest point. Round onto the brake pads on the near side rear measuring at 10mm, so plenty left on those. Coming across the axle to the offside rear tyre. Offside rear tyres measuring at 3.9mm, so nice bit of tread left on these. Just to be aware though, you are getting towards the 3mm mark. Coming around onto the brake pads on the rear measuring at 10mm. That concludes the vehicle health check. I'll pass everything I found on to the service advisor and he'll be in touch. Thank you very much and have a nice day.